We have an urgent message from planet Typhon. It comes from Tech Marine Martellus. We thought him lost in the Tyranid war, but he survived. He needs your help, Commander.
Tech Marine Martellus, to any Blood Ravens capable of receiving. I am transmitting from the Astronomic Array Station in the Typhon Islands. Ork looters have been a recurring threat since my arrival. However, at dawn this day, I detected a graver threat. Chaos Space Marines. I fear they want the array for themselves. I risk damaging the array by sending this message, but I require support. Mars and Terra, power levels are dropped.
Martellus, are you receiving?
Sergeant Tarkus! Thank the Omnissiah. I am defending the array, but the traitor legions are here!
Retribution, prepare to provide close support.
They hide behind their guns.
Tarkus here. Use a grenade.
Habitus under attack.
Enemy heavy weapons in sight. This is Thaddeus.
This is Habitus. Put a grenade on that target.
Clear that building.
Return fire, brother!
Away from me, fiend! Get down!
Martellus! We must revive him! Close on the enemy's guns! Your orders! Forward!
Destroy them. Building ammunition. Standard movement.
Crush them! It is done. Move on!
Tactic moving to that position.
My thanks, Commander. I am glad to see you again.
We had thought you lost when your Thunderhawk went down, Martellus. How did you survive?
A story for another time, Tarkus. The heretics will surely try for the array again any moment.
We cannot stay here defending this relic for all eternity, Tech Marine.
Agreed, but we cannot leave the valuable data in its cogitator for the enemy to take. Strike Cruiser, this is Tech Marine Martellus. Deploy power generators at the following coordinates.
The enemy is here.
Initiate a cogitation transfer right to secure the records. Just keep the enemy from destroying those generators.
It's done. Move on.
Yumis! Disgrace belongs to the Orks!
Green-skinned looters.
A fight on two fronts, then.
Commander, the Orks are using a gate to access the complex. We should seal it.
The Greenskins will just go around, Cyrus.
Exactly. Directly into the traitor's space marines.
The enemy has targeted one of our...
Oh! The Yumis don't close the gate!
Go around the other way, you kids! And kill every Yumi you see!
several valuable relics from the wreckage of my Thunderhawk. They're in the storage area a short distance away. If possible, we should recover these items before they are looted by the Orks.
Assault squad! Aerial assault! Repositioning. Inside. Move on!
will slow the enemy, but will severely damage the array. Using this pulse could mean losing the array for good.
Take and hold. Understood.
Well met, brothers.
Understood.
Your orders.
Melee fighters.
Foul green skin.
Tactical Marines have been captured.
Hive was as foul as that scum!
Indeed, Avitus. Commander, Cogitator recovery is complete. We can safely leave this place.
Now you can tell us the story of your survival, Martellus.
Zeal and fury are rewarded with victory.
Thank you for your timely intervention, Commander. I will initiate the repair rites for the items you have recovered. In particular, I shall restore our Terminator armor. Commander, I have been reviewing the data we recovered from the astronomic array. I believe the ancient space hulk designated Judgment of Carrion is about to appear in this sector. It may allow us to identify our traitor. Should you require more information, I am at your disposal.
Tell us, Martellus, how did you cheat death?
And just where were you while we were killing the hive mind?
As you may recall, I was aboard a Thunderhawk during the climactic battle with the Tyranids.
I also recall it being blown from the sky.
A Thunderhawk is a resilient craft. Instead of destroying us outright, the Tyranid attack sent us into a desperate dive into the jungle. My brother pilot used all his experience to guide us into the highlands, where the infestation was less severe. He did not survive the crash landing. I was left alone. No transmitters survived, and my own cybernetic enhancements were severely damaged. It took me months to successfully enact the repair rites to regain my mobility. I spent the rest of the past year battling my way through to the astronomic array.
Would that our weapons were keener and our armor stronger, so we could destroy the evils we face without losing our brothers.
The Judgment of Carrion is a conglomeration of ancient vessels which have become adrift in space and time. It travels at random, spending decades or even centuries in the warp.
If I may, its travels are not entirely random. Only the Emperor can know what horrific planes the Judgment of Carrion has visited. But its recorded appearances have all been in this sector or in one of its neighbors.
Yes, and because of that, the astronomic array had a detailed record of past appearances. A distinctive pattern of warp anomalies preceded each appearance.
And that pattern is occurring again.
Precisely.
How will leading us into another accursed death trap help locate the traitor?
The machine spirit aboard the Retribution is not sufficient to remove the masking on the message you recovered. But there are references to a far more ancient and wiser logic engine aboard the Judgment of Carrion. With it, I can identify the heretic.